As soon as you open your assignment, this is what it should look like. What you're going to have is 2 pages. You're going to have this page that has a bunch of words on it, and a second page, which is where you're actually going to be doing your work. So this first page right here, as I go up here, you don't have to actually write or type anything on this page. This is meant to not only really model what the double entry journal should look like, but to give you ideas. So, for example, on the left hand side, when you're looking for quotes, we've gone over this before right here, looking for quotes that seem significant, powerful, thought provoking, or puzzling. But here's some more direct examples of things that you should look for: effective and or creative use of stylistic or literary devices, passages that remind you of your own life or something you've seen before, structural shifts or turns in the plot, a passage that makes you realize something you hadn't seen before, examples of patterns, recurring images, ideas, colors, symbols, motifs, passages that you consider confusing, events you find surprising or shocking, passages that illustrate a particular character or setting, and anything that raises a social question, maybe about race, class, or gender inequalities. So always refer to this when you don't know what quote to choose. This right here. Now, I have as well, so you don't have to constantly go back to the presentation, examples of ways to respond to that text. So this is going to be your basic responses that we talked about right here, or your higher level thinking responses. So again, say you come up with a quote, you find one of the quotes using one of these criteria on the left hand side. You find that quote, you copy and paste it into the first box, you identify the page, but then you think, how do I respond to this? Go back up to this first page and choose one of these responses. Now remember, you need at least, according to these directions, you need at least 3 higher thinking responses. So you can do 3 basic responses and 3 higher thinking responses, or you could do more than 3 higher thinking responses. One thing that is very, very important is that you do not just summarize the plot. I've read this book many times. I know what happens. I don't need a summary. Make sure that you never rely on just summary. You will not get credit for those responses. This is a 25-point assignment, so this is an assignment that you do need to put some effort and work into. Thank you.